How's it going, lads? Marshall here, and welcome to yet another Futmas review on the channel. Now, yesterday on the Muriel Warner, I told you if you smashed a like, if you brought the hype, I would get Ander Herrera out before he does expire today at 6 PM. And lads, that is exactly what we're doing today. And seeing him in the starting 11, Ander Herrera will be the reviewee today, the 86-rated Spanish Manchester United midfielder. And if you do enjoy, lads, you know what to do. Smash a like on this review. 1,000 likes is your target. And again, today at 6 PM, there will be more Futmas cards, free more. And if there's any of those that you do want reviewed, come back to the video, comment who, or hit me up on Twitter at Marshall89HD and let me know who you want reviewed next. So, smash a like, and if you do want any cheap MSP, PSN, or even game codes, head on over to g2a.com, use that code MA9. Every single link that you will need is right there in the description below. So, with the team in the background, we got some big bastards up top in Andy Carroll and Ibrahimovic. Basically, what I was doing was linking up the player. They've got good passing, well, Ibra does anyway. Andy Carroll is a bit hit and miss. We got Antonio at Cam, Rui Costa, Canse, defense of Valencia by De Gea, Ramos and Alba. Now, I know what you're thinking. You've got him Cam. He's not really a Cam on this game, but I wanted to try him there. I want to try him Cam, centre mid and CDM, just to see how versatile he actually was. He was great in every single position. Even in Cam, he was scoring goals. At centre mid, he was linking up the play, intercepting the play, tackling players after player after player. He was doing very, very well. At CDM, he sweeps up shop. His positioning defensively is immense. But I will get into all that once we hit the gameplay. And his best position for me, probably centre mid or CDM. He's Cam. It is good, I'm not going to lie, it is good at Cam, but at the same time, same token, he is much better defensively than he is offensively. So lads, let's see what he's like in game. So here we go. Now, he is quite expensive, he is Ander Herrera. Now, I know what you're thinking, he's Premier League, he's costing between 120 and 140, it's not actually too bad. At the same time, Draxler, he was cheap as chips, he really, really was, but Ander Herrera is at a much more valued league on FIFA 18 anyways in terms of the player usage within the league. People use BPL or PL or EPL or whatever you want to call it much more than the likes of League On. So yeah, Ander Herrera is a wanted player similar to Mkhitaryan, but Mkhitaryan cost a lot more than this Ander Herrera card. Like I said, on the Xbox between 120 and 140, the same on the PlayStation. He did score 6 with 2 assists in 10 games. Not a bad record. Like I did say, I played him at CDM, centre mid and Cam. At Cam, his finishing isn't the greatest in the world, but in game, I found it otherwise. His finishing was actually quite adequate, and it was actually quite normal for any player in this game. Same can be said about his shot power, his long shots. So yeah, this card does seem quite broken in that aspect. But in one aspect, the pace, 71 sprint speed, doesn't seem broken in the slightest. I had a Catalyst Chem style on him, man. Should boost it by like 10, but in game, I didn't find him to be fast whatsoever, not one bit, but it is helped by his attacking position of 83, so when you go forward his positioning is great, and his defensive positioning, which is 89 with the interceptions being defensive positioning. On this game, dribbling wise, 85, very good in that category, and the short passing is great as well. Now the key stat today, I've got interceptions. Why have I got interceptions? Because he intercepts everything, and interceptions on this game in terms of the key stat is defensive position, and if you've got the defensive position on lockdown, you're going to be in the right place at the right time to intercept the ball, tackle the ball, receive a pass, move, get into space. You're going to be in the right position at all times. And Ander Herrera is. Now what you're seeing in the background now is the goals that he did score from Cam. At centre mid, he didn't score any goals. At CDM, he didn't want to score any goals. So if you want him to score goals on this game, stick mid Cam. But I'm sure there's other Cams on this game that will do the exact same job as Ander Herrera in the Cam spot. So in terms of the #1 pro, I know I've got the key stat is interceptions, but it's the versatility of the card. He's very versatile. Cam, he can do a job there. You're seeing in the background how good he can do a job at Cam. And he's playing at the right-hand side of the Cam. He could have played it left, cut inside, finessed it past the goalkeeper. He could have done all that jazz. But I wanted to test his movement out and his attacking position, because attacking position instead is 83. In game, it does feel like that. It does feel very high, and he will get in a position to score goals, receive the passes, and do all the attacking stuff as well as the defensive stuff, because you can defend from the front on this game. Ander Herrera does that very, very well. So versatile, definitely a pro, but like I said very early on when we were getting into the review, that's his best position for me is centre midfield. Centre midfield is where he does prosper a hell of a lot, as you see him move on the right hand side, get the ball, and he gets tanked to the ground. Now, you could say his strength isn't the best in the world, because his strength is actually 72. At the same time, what I will give you is his aggression is very high at 89. So at 89 aggression, he wins the 50-50 challenges and gets in with the nitty-gritty stuff. And that's great about the card because he can get involved in defensive play and defensive duties. He steps up the penalty, sends the keeper the wrong way and puts it into the back of the net. So with the interceptions that he's got, in terms of the best stats that you've seen on your screen in the left-hand corner, 89 interceptions. What this means is his defensive positioning, but I've got interceptions and defensive positioning as pros. Why have you got both? Because simply his interceptions are fantastic. He intercepts a lot of things on this game, and what I like him to, that intercepts the ball a lot, and you're going to know this already, Bakayoko on this game intercepts everything due to the height on the card. This height on Ander Herrera is 6 foot. He's not exactly small. At the same time, his heading sucks. It sucks. He doesn't get off the ground. He doesn't jump. He doesn't kind of go for the headers in the air. And it does suck with the card. I'm not going to lie. It really does. But coming back to what I was talking about with the versatility, centre mid. That is where I would play him all the time. I see him turn inside the area with a lovely turn. That's a cracking finish. That is a cracking finish. That's why I was saying this card is kind of broken in terms of finishing because he can't score goals. So, like I say many times, and I respond to comments as well, when people say, stat-wise, how is that not a corner? Stat-wise, how is that not a pro? Feel it in game. I don't go by the stats all the time. I go by how he feels in game. So, for instance, today, I don't have finishing as a corner. I don't have shot power as a corner, long shots as a corner, because he did all of that in game. That is where it counts. Stats in game do count to a lot, but it's just what he feels like in game. So, I can't really do a review of stats, or I could review the card without even using the card, if you get what I'm saying. But I want to use the card, I want to experience the card, and I want to give you true reviews on this channel. So in terms of the pros, then we have the versatility, the defensive positioning, which is outstanding every single time kind of ball comes through. He's intercepting it, he's in the right place at the right time every single time. The aggression on the card, I love this because strength-wise, he doesn't seem the strongest in the world, but aggression is what makes him win 50-50 challenges. He's always in the right place at the right time to do that. When you're in the right place at the right time to set the ball, to position yourself for everything, go in for the challenge. Go in for the challenge because his aggression is so damn high. And he will win a lot in the tackle because he is quite a tenacious midfielder on this game. And when he does win the ball, you've got options because boy oh boy can this guy dribble. He can dribble, but he's not the fastest in the world. He can pass the ball to his heart's content. He's got 90 short passing. In terms of the long passing, it is 83. So this guy is kind of an Andrea Pirlo in this game. He can see a pass. He can kind of pass the ball. Of course, his vision is very high. His vision is 88. But, as I always say with vision on this game, you need the vision as well. You need to see the pass. You need to kind of have this vision in your heads of, I want to see the next pass. Not just the pass that you're about to make, the pass after that. That is what you need to see on FIFA, and that's what makes the pros so good on this game. When it comes to the worst stats with the card, you got 71 sprint speed, you got 65 jump. Like I said, he doesn't get off the ground for headers. He doesn't jump for the ball, and it does affect the card. And when it comes down to the top speed, it's 71. It's not great. At the same time, you could argue his positioning is good, so he doesn't really need the pace, especially in a cam role or a CDM role. But as a centre midfielder with high work rates, you need to have some sort of sprint speed on you to kind of keep up with the players, to attack, to defend, to do everything defensively and forward going. So in terms of the rest of his pros, we do have the dribbling, like I did say. He's a great dribbler in this game. His close control is fantastic. The ball doesn't get away from him due to the lack of sprint speed that he actually doesn't possess or possesses. I'm not too sure on that one, but yeah, let's get into the rating. So in terms of the overall rating on the card, I reckon he's a great card. I reckon he's well worth the pickup. You've got to kind of think of this. There was a leak for the SBCs, in which SBCs are going to come out over Futmas. You've got to look at that. You've got to kind of take it in, which player that you're going to aim for, which player that you want. And Herrera could be your man. You could be waiting for this review. You could be kind of waiting to see if you should submit the players. What I will say on that is you've got to look at what you want in the future. If you can't afford that and you're scraping the barrel, don't go for it. But if you've got enough for Ander Herrera, I would fully recommend that because he can get in forms throughout the year. Obviously, he can. He plays for Manchester United a lot. But I don't know if he will. I don't know if he will because Pogba stands out in midfield. But if he has one great game, it could eclipse this card. It really could. So you've got to keep that in contention as well. So in terms of the overall rating, he's going to get the rating of an 8.7. A great rating from me, especially for a centre midfielder, CDM/cam, whichever position that you do want to play him in. And you can play him in either. Unfortunately, this year, he doesn't have the 4-star skills. He's only got the free. Value for coins is in 9.5. For someone in my position, I'd get this guy every single day of the week. Like I said, if you're scraping for coins, you're scraping the barrel, I'd avoid this card. I really would, and just go for a card that you can afford that wouldn't kind of crash your team in terms of spending everything in your club. Champs ready? Pretty much. It'd be great in Champs. Sprint speed is kind of worrying a little bit because in Champs you need a good amount of sprint speed every now and then just to keep up with the play. Divisions ready, fully. He's ready for divisions. He's great in divisions. Similar players, we have Rajanai in goal and informed Fernandinho and Dembele. Dembele on this game, even though he's got low shooting, low pace, low passing, low defending, I reckon he's bloody brilliant in CDM, CM, and CAM. So again, he's a quite similar player to all three of those. Even Vidal I'd throw in the mix. He's a very similar player to 87. Arturo Vidal. And that's where I'm going to end it, lads. Hope you have enjoyed this review. Like I did say, I promised you I would get this review out to you before it does expire. So if you do appreciate that and you have enjoyed the review, I would appreciate a like from you. Smash the hell out of that thumbs up button, lads. Subscribe if you are new to the channel. And as always, I will catch you all next time.